Now, it starts with the chest pass, but it goes somewhere else. You go in the belly, you do a spinning arm bar, you do something else. There's all these different things you can do after you pass the ball. After you do a chest pass, even north-south, you go for a can opener, you can go for the mount, look for underjack, you look for Kimura. After that, you don't have to go right into the truck or into the flat motor attack. You got to get rid of a lot of get rid of north-south. After you pass the chest pass, you get rid of the north-south. It won't go right to the mouth. All that's important. Can openers or can crushers. Sorry, can crushers. Huge. That can crushers and E for huge. They're inside control. Owning that on. A lot of things you can do. You can't. They can always go to the truck. Maybe this guy keeps flipping the truck. He's better. There's guys are really good at flipping. Maybe it's not a good idea on this guy to put him in the truck. He's better than you. He's gonna make you pay. No truck. We gotta go after this man. Under jack. You guys understand? Just like leg lunge. You want to be as good as you can with the leg game. But some competition, you might not want to go legs with this dude. You know what I mean? It might be better if you got your anti-leg lock game on. Anti-leg lock game. Chest pass. Truck. There's no heel hooks on a chest pass. There's no heel hooks when I got you in the truck. If I wanted to take the back off the truck, where's the heel hook? I'm crotch ripping you. Where is honey hook? I don't see anything. You understand? You gotta have those paths, those heel hook free paths down. When you face a guy, you just heel hook 4 dudes, and now you got him next. And now your heel hooks are pretty good. You might get them, but that's a Russian roulette right there. It might be better if you had that crushing thing down. You know what I'm saying? Gio's one of the few top guys who it's like leg locks, heel hooks. He's really good at them, but that's like if he can get your neck, he's gonna come after your neck. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be the guy that's better at the heel hooks, and you're Mr. Heel Hook Blue Belt. Now you better have your anti-heel hook game down. You don't know what that is? You better look into it. There's 2 games. There's Sambo, and then there's the good old-fashioned smash mouth jiu-jitsu. You gotta be good at both, because smash mouth jiu-jitsu beats leg locks. A lot of the goddamn time. Leg locks beats traditional jiu-jitsu too. Back and forth. You gotta know both. You gotta know both. You can't just be all heel hooks on play footsies and elbows and every roll looks the exact same. Play footsies, you think you're an EDI. Go ahead, Tony. You understand? It can't all just be sitting down and play footsie. You gotta have some solid passing, solid back takes and mounts. And when you get someone back, it's like 80% wrap. You want to be that guy. You want to be that guy. Man, don't let that guy get on your back. Woo. You understand? Don't be like Marcelo Garcia. You want to strive for that. You want to be that dude. Once you get the back, that guy's in trouble. I'm hating it. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. So, one thing I wanted to point out before I closed up, there's so much to work on. There's just so much. It's just, man, I would need literally 10 hours to go through everything, all the transitions from the truck and all the details it will take to do. All right. But one thing is when we pass here and we finally get all this down, and it's just like a 1-2, and it looks the same all the time here. You got to remember that we're getting a flat mode here, or we're here, or we're in attack mode here. But he's a grown-ass man. He's gonna be bumping and trying to throw you and roll. So in actuality, there's gonna be a lot of tossing and turning and bumping and jumping and readjusting. You have to be perfect. You're always aiming for perfect flat mode or attack mode or back and forth, but you're gonna get thrown off, and then you adjust, you throw the jaw, and then you adjust. Boom! Now I might have to jump up and grab his head a little bit. Boom! Now we come back. Boom! Boom! And we're jumping. There's always gonna be all this resistance, and you're constantly going. You got thrown out. Boom! Perfect. Thrown out. You're being pulled constantly to that perfection that you drill. You understand? Because what you do in the drilling, that's what you're gonna feel comfortable. So you're always gonna reach for that comfort. So that's what we're creating, that comfort. But make no mistake about it, when you're first developing a flat mode and attack mode, you're gonna get thrown around, and he's gonna, your butt's gonna be on the ground, first of all, because it takes a while to get everything perfect. If your butt's on the ground here, your coach would be yelling, abort, turn back into him. You better turn back into him quick here and hope you recover. And then when you come back, now look at my butt. My butt was here. You should be able to see this and go, what are you doing? And just storm off the mat and just throw down his bag and just, I'm kidding. You tell him to get back to regular side control. Because if a guy's here trying to set up his, or his legs right here, I see God, this is nothing. You got to recognize. My butt's on the ground, first of all my weight's on the ground. So there's going to be all sorts of, he's going to try to push me down. He might be pushing me like this. It's good to have your flexibility down enough so that you can deal with all that hip pressure here. Once he starts pushing on the hips, and then boom, and all this battle and him pushing, I'm controlling him. There's all this chaos going on, keeping him right here, keeping him right here, my legs are this, there's all this, he's pushing me down, boom, now I gotta reset, boom, now he's got me here again, now I gotta come back here, boom. So you gotta be comfortable going here, and going here, and then going here, and then sometimes you just bait him. You're right here, go, just try to stay, try to get on your side and stay. Look at that. Then I'm going to go right here. You understand? Instead of turning first, and then he won't turn because he's been in those truck transitions a lot. So you pretend like you don't even want it. You just want to get him to turn. Sometimes you put this butterfly in here and just keep him turning. Like, look at that. And also, you're keeping him on a side. So like anytime you can turn. Also, let's say I perfect twister side control, but he's not stupid. He's going to stay right here. And I couldn't get him on his side. I couldn't hog time. I couldn't get him on his side. So remember, all we want eventually, before I can roll, is my left leg to hook his left leg. So this is super important to know that I wanted the truck. He forced me to mount. So right when I mount, I'm going to give him that foot. He bites on it like he's supposed to, and then I turn here, and now we're here. Do you understand what happened there? He thought I gave up on it. He stayed flat on his back. But now he's in a different mindset. I make him believe he caught that. And what does that do when he catches that? He's back on his side. And my hook's already inserted. So I could just go. So anytime we're in 3/4 mount, you can always get to the truck and take the back. This means I got his back. This means I have kamikaze quattro. That's what this means. When I see this, it means like all I gotta do is this, and I'm attacking his legs, and I'm here. And if he survives that, maybe we take him to a twister. That's what 3/4 mount means to me. You understand? It doesn't mean like, oh, now he captured my foot. Man, I almost had the mount. I let him have my foot. So I have those transitions ready to go at any time. So after a while, they don't bite. Now they don't bite. They open up. They won't bite now.